Hello everyone, myself Kalaiselvi, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Today I am going to discuss about the case study on electrical wiring. Uh, we had discussed about the concept of wiring and what are the materials and accessories used for wiring and what are the different types are there. So we had seen your previous video. So here we discussed about some two cases. So before that two cases, we are all recall the electrical wiring concept. So electrical wiring is nothing but it is a process of connecting the cables and wires to the related devices. So like that fuse, switch, socket, light and fans, fridge, AC, so etc. So to the main distribution board is a specific structure to the utility pole for continuous power supply. So this is the diagram showcase the wiring connection between the energy meter and the few electrical appliances. So here we are take it as a two cases related to the malfunction of electrical wiring. First case is misuse of an extension cord causing injuries and um, it damaged the property in the worth of $30,000. So in this first case, we take it as an apartment. In this apartment, ground floor, a fire is initiated, and then one bedroom apartment of a 10-story building seriously injured one person and cost $30,000 worth property is damaged, and the fire which was investigated by the police officer and the local fire department, and then OFM was caused by a OFM was caused by a power cord and also extension cord. It was attached to it, and then in this apartment where the fire originated, it has some damages. So like charring and smoke stain above the sliding glass doors and in the exterior of the unit, and then balcony of the apartment directly above, and then shoe deposit and smoke stain on the excluding wall and furnishing within the washroom, and then kitchen cupboard and walls, and then living room furnitures. So there were damaged due to this fire. Actually, there are two persons living in the apartment. One was slept in the bedroom, and another one was slept in the living room. So the person who slept in the living room load a furnished area with a bed, space heater and sleeping unit, and then the space heater was connected to the extension cord which plugged into a wall respectable at the foot of the bed, and this connection was kept in the place. It is not a temporary one, and it is not a permanent one. It is a semi-permanently which is not the intended to use the extension cord. So this is the related pictures to our case one, this apartment in the fire. And then what are the investigation find by the police department was, and the point of origin of the fire was location of the portable space heater. Actually no evidence could be found to indicate any other points of this apartment, and the fuel of the fire was nearby combustible beginning with the living unit. So like clothes lying close by, and then bed and the mattresses also, and then the person uh, to escape by using the ventilation room, it was result in the provided the necessary oxygen to allow the fire to continue and spread. So the two sources of ignition from the point of origin were deemed to be heat and produced by the heater, and also a high resistance fault in the extension cord. So the main cause of factors in this case is extension cord used to the part of a permanent application, and then combustible kept within the vicinity of the source of heat, and then sliding glass door open upon escape the provided oxygen and ventilation effect. This is the cause of factor to get the apartment fire. So and then the investigation found there is a need for the following function. So what are the functions are taken to the need for the investigation is, so first one is extension cord. So this extension cord is going to be used in the accordance with their intended use. So it is either temporary or permanent application. So mainly the extension cord used for only the temporary purpose, not for a permanent one. And then combustibles should not store near the source of heat, like a portable heaters. So when escaping the area of fire, we have a limit oxygen to the we have to limit the oxygen to fire by closing all the doors and windows after leaving the room. So this is all the main cases, and this have to be need for the investigation. So we take it as a case 2. So the extension cord are one of the major source of ignition of residential fire. So by their very nature, they are exposed to mechanical damage and abuse. They are often run through doorways and windows, placed under the carpets, stapled along baseboards, and located behind the movable beds and appliances, where there is a ample opportunity for a flexible cord to become abraded and then damaged over the time, and also leading to eventual failure, fault, and source of ignition. So this case history is a perfect example of the type of misuse seen everywhere. So that's why I'm taking this case for your electrical wiring of case study. And here in this case mainly focusing for the improper wiring and overfusing causing property damage. So actually the fire in the basement of old single family house resulted in extensive property damage. So the fire originated from a lamp in a small closet under the staircase. So an extension cord was fed from a washer receptacle and daisy chained to another extension cord which was run to the lamp in the closest. And then the local fire department and police department are involved in this investigation, as we seen in the previous one. So in this apartment also the investigation finding is the family staying over 60 years old, and the electrical wiring had not been updated to meet the electrical demand of the decade. So first investigation is the it is a 60 years old house. So and then the fire point of origin was closet under the staircase of the basement. And third one is the lamp and cord appear to be the only source of ignition to the closet. And then power cord appeared to have been cut by the sharp objects. So and then the cord extended under the area and ice skates were stored, and then lack of receptacle in the home led the occupant to improvising light in the closets, and leading to the unsafe wiring practice. So this receptacle was fed by the 100 ampere service panel with an overcurrent protection of 30 ampere fuse, which was above the design rated. So the fuse did not appear to be blown. So these are the things finding in the department of police or fire, finding through investigation. The main cause factor of this fire accident was aging infrastructure with fewer respectable first 60 years old age house, and then oversized overcurrent protection, and then unprotected electrical wiring, and then sharp objects near electrical cords, and then improper use of extension cords. And these are all the things causes the fire in the apartment. So what are the needs to be taken for this fire in the apartment we have to avoid means, I think it is a need, like the necessary respectable and wiring need to be installed to avoid the improper use of extension cord while attempting to reach the further respectable. And then proper sized overcurrent devices, and each branch circuit must be installed, and electrical wiring need to be protected from the mechanical damage by housing them with rigid materials, and then storing objects with sharp edges such as sketch and area near electrical cord should be avoided. So these all the needs to be maintained to avoid the fire in the residential area. And then uh, we have to improper temporary wiring is a major cause of residential fire. So older homes often suffer from the slack requirements of the electrical code of the day, and then homeowners who lacks electrical safety know how often improvise unsafe wiring installation. So this practice often leaves electrical wiring including electrical cords exposed to mechanical damage. So over the time these unprotected cords or wiring become damaged and eventually lead to failure and source of ignition. So these are the two cases related to our electrical wiring, importance of electrical wiring, and then proper installation. Thank you.